Hey, episode 4. Oh, this is like the 5th attempt, 6th attempt, something like that. Do you cough a lot after you go to the gym? I do. I do that. Today, we jumped right into chest because I did chest with my friend last week on Wednesday. And here we are on Monday, and my trainer wanted to see what I could do on my chest. I remember back in the day, I loved doing chest. I've always been afraid of the bench press because you used to fail videos and the person's like, and then bad stuff and they're like, you know. So I've always been terrified of that, and now I'm not anymore because I lift so little weight that all I have to do is roll my shoulder and I can get it off me. So before, I was doing 300 pounds. It was on a machine, so people were like, oh, that's only like 200. I don't care. I was proud of it. But now with bench press, with the free weights, like with the bar and then the weights on the side and you lift the weights, it's actually, I'm a little embarrassed. It's low, but it's 110 pounds is what I rep. We didn't find out how much I could max, but I knew it was going to be low for me to actually be able to rep it because I have no endurance at all. I remember I was having a pissing contest just for fun with one of my friends where, you talk a lot of trash. It's Matt, who I saw today at the gym. I'll talk about that in a sec. We were having a pissing. I could beat you up. No, I could be, just how guys do when we were being silly and fun and juvenile. And I remember one of us said, no, I'd just get a leg cramp and it'd be over. And now I'm like, I'd get a leg cramp and it would be over. I don't think you realize how out of shape you really are and how little you can do until you try to do. And then it's discouraging. It's discouraging when you're there at the gym. And then right when you get done with the weight, some girl who's like 90 pounds goes and she adds weights to both sides. And I go, oh, no. But, I mean, I'd rather be embarrassed now than die of a heart attack in a year and a half. I don't know, it'd be a year and a half. But I was on an unhealthy, I was heading in an unhealthy direction. So, anyways, yeah, my chest is just demolished. The machine, they have a machine where you like put your arms out to the side and you go like this, and it goes up to 295 pounds. And when I went with my friend, I did that. The very first thing I did when I got there was like, yeah, let's see what I can do. Oh, and I did it. And then I did like some shoulder stuff. I could still do shoulders after that, but everything I tried to do with my chest after that was just like, not gonna work, because I had done more than I could and more than I should. And I had pulled a little bit of a muscle in one of my pecs. And it's still a little tender, but we could work through it today. But on that same machine today, 230 was a strain because I had done too much. So it dropped off by quite a bit of weight. I was at like 65 pounds. So, yeah, that sucked. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is homies at the gym. When you see somebody that you know, like, I got there and I saw Marilla Namicon. She's a cool cat. Her name's actually just Marilla. She was working out. She gave me a little wave. I was like, oh, that's a friend. I saw a friend. There's a guy, he lives at the gym, and I don't know why he's there. He's done. He did it. He got that body that he wanted. But I guess it's just a sustenance thing at this point. But every time he sees me, he comes and gives me a fist bump. First time he came and actually chatted with me, he was like, I saw you over there. You were killing it. You were just crushing it, man. I was like, thanks, man. It meant a lot to me. But I was like, thanks. And I just kind of nodded. Actually, I don't think I even said thanks. I just kind of, because I was out of breath. I just finished. And he's like, you didn't think you were crushing it today? And I was like, I'm out of breath. No words. And then he gave me a good chuckle. And then today he came over and fist bumped me and said, I want to show you some love. So I saw my friend Matt and my friend Sierra there. And Matt was just finishing, but he took the time and he came and walked on the treadmill. I saw my friend Brea there today as well. And these people, a lot of them, I'm not, like the one guy who always says, you're killing it, that guy, I've talked to him a few times. He comes into where I work, but I don't even know his name. But seeing him there, that familiar face, it just is some serious motivation. I saw Rick there. My wife's uncle, he's the Cat's Pajamas. I love that guy. And his wife was there as well, and she's way cool. Just seeing these people there, it's just super awesome. Matt came over and he walked on the treadmill with me while I was getting my legs warmed up and I was getting ready to go. Got my heart pumping, and he just came over with me and we had a little bit of chat. I saw Curtis there. That was sick. Like, I just saw all these people I know, and I'm spouting off all these names, and most of anyone who watches this will be like, who are those names? But I'm going to remember those names. And so in the future, when I go back through these video journals, I'm going to be excited. But that is something that I always thought I'd just be embarrassed to see people I knew there, and that I'd be like, oh no, and be ashamed. And so that big fear, that insecurity to go was nothing. People see you there and they're always like, yeah, you got this, you go. Because they see me struggling. Like, this skinny, tiny girl came over and added weights when I was done and then just bench pressed that. And I was like, ooh. But it's not a competition. It's a goal for me to change my life. And I'm really excited about it. But that's all for today. My chest is just... She really knows how to work those muscles. My trainer, she really knows how to work them. So that's pretty cool. Next time I'm going to do a video about eating, I think. About what I eat. Because that's super important. Anyways, we'll see you then.